For thousands of years, people have been trying to make things beautiful in this land.
And it's really magical. I think people have a big connection to it.
From the first time I arrived here, I felt something for this place.
There are no distractions. There's beauty from every window. There's quiet. That's all it takes.
Really a special place for us that we work here, but for guests as well. Leave something inside that is difficult to forget.
You know, a lot of people who come here, they just say, you know, I just sense something here. There's something about the place itself. You just sense it, and it gets to you, and you fall in love with it, and there's just an atmosphere here. We can't even quite put our fingers on it, but you feel it often.
This is just, I think, a really unique place that ties in a lot of different aspects of sustainability, organic farming, food and wine and people. It's just a really great launching pad for me. And then it's just a really fun place to be.
We just had the most fantastic week here. It was so relaxing and just
so relaxing. Great food, beautiful vistas. Fun to see how a 12th century farm works today.
In the middle of Tuscany.
Posso continuare o no?
Sì, metti la mozzarella.
If you're interested in the culture, if you're interested in the history, if you're interested in a genuine Tuscan experience, Italian experience, that's what you find here.
You don't have this kind of history in the States or pretty much anywhere in North America to have a working farm of this age, where people are still working the land in similar ways that they were working it a long time ago. And the importance of the cultural history here and the cuisine, and passing that on so that people from the States, people from other parts of Europe can experience it and delight in it and enjoy it, I think it's incredible.
Spannocchia is first and foremost an excellent example of a traditional Tuscan tenutta. And a tenutta is an agricultural estate. Tuscany is one of the foremost vacation destinations in the world, a great, cultural center here. And we are well located, less than half an hour outside of the city of Siena, which is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, I think. It's quite small, but there's a lot in it to see, so it's a great local destination, very easy to get to. We're still just slightly more than an hour from Florence, about 2 hours from Pisa, but we're also within half an hour or less of many less well-known hill towns, which are well worth visiting as well. I mean, the density of the cultural landscape is almost mind-boggling here. Spannocchia is a model of the way that rural Tuscany, the countryside of Tuscany, was owned and operated and utilized for centuries and centuries. It was based on a system of tenant farming or sharecropping. Where we are now we call the Castello. It's a nice romantic name and refers to really the center of the property. But it really consists of a medieval castle tower, which dates back to the late 12th century at least. So it was actually the home of the owners when it was first constructed in the 12th century. Well, the Cinelli family has owned this property since 1925, when my wife Francesca's grandfather, Delfino Cinelli, purchased it from the last of the Spannocchi.
Randall has kept the feel of the place, and anything sort of new that's added has an older feel to it. We preserve and make them better. I think people see that because they travel in Italy, and there are a lot of older places that you go into them, and they're modern inside.
Spannocchia is all the farmhouses. There are several up here adjacent to the Castello. 7 separate farmhouses that we provide now for vacation rentals. We have another farmhouse which houses several of our farm workers.
It's very hard to describe our accommodations because each of them actually have their own character. I have guests that come at Spannocchia every year who wants always the same accommodation, and they wouldn't change that for anything. And other guests who instead wants to try the difference in each house. Spannocchia is real, is not built up for a guest or for tourists. It's something that if you like to be in an operating farm, that is the perfect place where you can come. If you want to hear the nature at morning or at night, or to see the stars in the sky, this is perfect for vacation, for relaxing, for painting, for writing. If you are looking for a fancy place where to go on ties, maybe it's not better you choose another place.
Spannocchia is an important place because of the fact that they are committed to sustainable agriculture. They are committed to Italian culture, so that the people that we bring here are able to experience both of those things. And I've been doing this for about 12 years now, and I haven't found another place like it. I hope I can continue to bring programs to Spannocchia for years to come.
So it all ties together. The tourism part of it, the education part of it, and the farming part of it, all complement each other in necessary and positive ways.
But it all just naturally works. Everyone does their part because everyone's heart, as long as their heart's here, it's going to work.
To be able to share this, I mean, it's a wonderful place, and all the people that have come here, they come back to visit, they come back to be married. It says something to us that they really appreciate what we're doing here.
It doesn't matter what your focus is for coming here, if you've come as an autonomous guest or if you have come as part of a program. This unique Spannocchia experience is available to everybody.
I mean, I could make an argument for Tuscany being the center of the universe. It's a pretty important part of the world. It's one of the great cultural landscapes of the world.
It's really important to keep it going for all those experiences that you have of the food, wine, tradition, and culture of the Italian people.
It has affected them. I've had people say, I've seen them 10 years after they left here. They said, there isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about my experience in Spannocchia.